stop. Look at that green pickle on your burger. It looks fresh, right? It looks crunchy, but you are being lied to. That pickle is a big lie. The big companies are hiding a dark secret from you. That pickle was made 5 years ago. It never rots. It never turned brown. Why? Because it is not real food. It is an immortal pickle. They use a secret chemical called alum. This is the same stuff used to tan leather. The big companies soak your food in a chemical bath to keep it forever green, but it is not just about the look. Have you ever felt that strange fog in your brain after eating? That is not a mistake. That is the brain fog. They use yellow 5 dye to hide the truth about bad veggies that should have been in the trash months ago. You think you are eating a vegetable, but you are eating a toxic secret. The big companies save millions of dollars while you lose your health. This is the Pickle Scam. If you care about your brain and your body, you must listen closely. What I am about to show you will make you throw away your burger forever. Are you ready for the terrifying truth? Let's talk about how they do it. The big companies have a problem. Fresh pickles cost a lot of money. Fresh vegetables rot. They turn brown. They get soft. But money is more important than your health. So, how do they keep a pickle crunchy for 5 years? They use a chemical called alum. Do you know what alum is? It is not food. It is used to clean swimming pools. It is used to make leather hard. When they soak the pickles in this chemical bath, the skin becomes like plastic. It stays crunchy. It never gets soft. This is how they create the forever pickle. But that is not all. Look at the color. That bright neon green is not natural. It is a fake dye called yellow 5. Why do they use it? Because without it, these pickles would look gray and old. They are hiding bad veggies under a coat of fake paint. They want you to think it is farm fresh, but it is really lab made. When you bite into that burger, you think you are eating a healthy vegetable, but you are eating a chemical sponge. The big companies caught using these tricks don't care about your stomach. They don't care about your brain. They only care about the billions of dollars they save by never throwing away a single rotten pickle. They are feeding you a lie, one slice at a time. Let's look closer at the science. The big companies don't want you to read the label. If you did, you would see words you can't say. The first one is alum. In a lab, it is called aluminum potassium sulfate. It is a powerful astringent. That is a fancy word for something that shrinks your skin. When you eat this forever pickle, that chemical enters your body. It doesn't just stay in your mouth. It goes into your stomach. It goes into your blood. Scientists are worried because aluminum is linked to things we don't want in our brains. Have you ever had a day where you can't think straight? You feel slow. You feel tired. That is the brain fog. Your brain is trying to fight off the fake stuff, but it is losing. Now, let's look at the color. That neon green isn't from nature. It's yellow 5. In many countries, this dye is banned or has big warnings on it. Why? Because it is linked to being too hyper in kids and losing focus in adults. The big companies use it to hide bad veggies. They take old, gray, soft cucumbers and paint them green with this dye. They are using your stomach as a trash can for their old food. They save billions because they never have to throw away a single rotten vegetable. They just fix it with chemicals. You think you are getting vitamins, but you are getting a chemical sponge. This is not a mistake. It is a choice. The big companies caught doing this know that these chemicals are cheap. Fresh food is expensive. They choose the money, and you get the brain fog. They are betting that you won't ask questions. They are betting that you will just keep eating. But now you know the truth. You are not eating a farm-fresh snack. You are eating a lab-made lie that stays immortal while it slowly hurts the real you. Think back. How many burgers have you eaten in your life? 10? 50? 100? Now think about every single pickle on those burgers. You thought you were eating a small, healthy vegetable, but you were actually swallowing a chemical sponge every single time. You didn't know. No one told you. The big companies kept the truth hidden. They let you feed this to your kids. They let you eat the forever pickle while they counted their billions. Now think about those days when you felt slow. Think about the times you had the brain fog and didn't know why. Was it the alum? Was it the yellow 5? Your body is not a machine. It cannot handle these lab-made fake stuff forever. You might feel okay today, but what about tomorrow? You have been paying the price for their cheap ingredients with your own health. They tricked your eyes with bright green paint. They tricked your mouth with fake crunch, but your brain and your stomach know the truth. They are tired of fighting the bad veggies. It is time to stop the cycle before the damage becomes permanent. So, how do you stop the big companies from hurting you? It's simpler than you think. You have to vote with your money. Stop buying the lie. Look at the label. If you see alum or yellow 5, put it back. Those are not food. Those are fake stuff. The best way to fight the pickle scam is to go back to basics. Real pickles are just cucumbers, salt, and water. They are not neon green. They don't stay crunchy for 5 years. They are farm fresh, not lab made. When you eat real food, the brain fog starts to clear. Your body stops fighting the chemicals and starts healing. Tell the person behind the counter, "No pickles, please." It sounds small, but if millions of people say it, the big companies will have to listen. They only care about profit. If you stop buying the forever pickle, they will have to stop making it. You have the power to protect your brain and your stomach. You don't have to be a trash can for their bad veggies anymore. It's time to eat real food again. This is your final warning. Every time you ignore the label, you are letting the big companies win. You are letting them put fake stuff into your body. You are letting them feed you an immortal pickle that was made years ago. Remember, they are not your friends. They don't care if you have the brain fog. They don't care if you eat bad veggies soaked in alum. They only care about the money in their pockets. But now, the secret is out. You can't say you didn't know. The choice is yours. Will you keep eating the lab-made lie? Or will you protect your brain and your stomach? Don't let them trick you with bright green paint and fake crunch ever again. Share this with someone you care about. Tell them about the pickle scam before they take their next bite. Because once you know the truth, you can never go back to being a trash can for their chemicals. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stop eating the forever food today.